Hey, good Thursday.
Hey y'all, what's up?
We're back for another tasting.
Tasting Thursday slash Tequila Thursday, if you will. It could be tequila every day, but we have to pay the bills and we have to have other spirits, okay?
That's right, Thursday. Yes, you guys, please come on in, drop some hearts, drop where you're located at in the chat. We want to see where everybody is joining us from. Let us know what you're drinking. We're drinking tequila. You know, we love tequila over here at the Cocktail Bandits.
And we're joining you guys from Charleston, South Carolina. It is beautiful today. The weather is just spectacular. Perfect day to taste tequila.
And if you joined us before, we are in our studio at Redux Art Gallery. And if you hear some noise in the background, it's art being made.
Creations. And they're dealing with our noise as well. They're dealing with us. So we teamwork.
That's right. We're all creating art in our own little ways. We actually have a new exhibit on display at Redux, so come by and check it out when you have a chance.
Hey Liz, I see the cocktail glass. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get those glasses up in the chat because we are tasting some things today.
Yes, and for you guys who do not know who we are, your first time joiners, I'm Johnny Caldwell.
And I'm Tanika Reeves.
And we are the Cocktail Bandits.
Your curly ladies who are talking tequila today.
We are talking tequila. You guys know, if you've been following us for a while, how much we love tequila. At this point, we've had over 600, I would say.
Yes. You know, haters would say that we're lying.
There's no cap, okay, you guys?
No cap. We've been doing the tequila thing since the beginning. Like,
That's right.
that was our first spirit that we honed in. We made it a niche for ourselves. And they weren't sending bottles back then, baby. We were purchasing these bottles, or when people came over, that was their payment to hang out with us. Hey, bring us a bottle. Let's taste it together.
Right.
Let's figure it out. So you guys can start with little to no money. You just have to have a team, and you just have to have a crew of people that understands your passions and, you know, supports them too. And not all of our friends love tequila.
They do, and they always are calling us like, have you heard this? Have you tried this one before?
Yeah.
So we are going to taste our way through this. This may become our new tequila that we recommend to add to the bar. I don't know. But yeah, we've turned many of our friends over to tequila aficionados, or at least they think that they are.
They are. You know, a little novice, beginner teas,
Yes.
little beginner tequilas. But that's all good because we had to start somewhere, and it's all fun. We want to possibly create a tequila club very soon, but, you know, just to enjoy our tequila sipping friends, and even just getting back down there to really immerse ourselves in tequila world again. So tequila companies, we want to taste your brands. Send them.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the enthusiasm for me. People who are eager to learn, they want to try something different. So that's what we're doing these tastings for. Those who are tired of grabbing that Old Faithful. Old Faithful is good, you know, to have that go-to.
Yeah.
We definitely have our go-to tequilas on our bar, but it's always nice to switch it up. And this brand has a really good story. They're making really quality tequila, and we're going to start getting our sip on.
Let's get into it. First of all, we want to show you guys these bottles.
That's right.
The brand is called Cantera Negra.
Okay, roll those R's, please.
Cantera Negra. And this means
It means black quarry rock
black quarry rock.
in Spanish.
If you guys have ever been to Mexico, especially to the Jalisco area where tequila is produced, you will see lots of black rock just coming from the volcanic soil, the volcanic like earth, the old lava explosions and all that good stuff. So that is a key essential ingredient to the flavors of especially the Highland tequilas.
Yes. And this is where Cantera Negra, I'm going to leave it to Tanika to roll the R's on that. But this is where they are located, and they founded this brand, Cantera Negra, over 40 years ago. So they've been making tequila for a while. They're not new to this. They're true to this. There are a lot of newcomers, a lot of celebrity brands coming out. No shade to celebrity brands.
No shade.
But this is a family-owned, family-operated company. So they're keeping it in the family. They're, you know, really passing down the tradition of making tequila. And whenever we go down and visit tequila distilleries in Mexico, we love hearing the backstory. We love meeting the humidors, meeting the family, you know, 4th, 5th generation distillers, and just asking them, like, what was it like growing up around tequila? What was it like having tequila that immersed in your family's heritage?
Absolutely. When we get more savvy with the lives, we'll be inserting some of these old clips and videos and things like that, because humidors are the actual farmers or the people that go into the fields. And if you see these big agave plants, they take all the leaves off and they make that real circular, looks like a honeybee cone type of
shape.
It's called a piña. And that circle part, once you bake it into these iron claves, they turn brown, and that's what you make agave syrup. I mean, that's where you get your agave syrup, and then, of course, your tequila.
That's right. We do have tons of footage of actually seeing the humidors chop it up, and this company in particular, they take up to 8 to 10 years before they actually harvest their agaves out of the ground. So this is allowing the agaves to get the prime nutrients from all that volcanic soil Tanika was talking about. It allows it to really absorb the terroir, get all of that nutrients, all those flavors, and it makes for a better quality, better tasting tequila.
Absolutely. And this is the traditional route, waiting 8 to 10 years.
Yeah.
Because now, because tequila is so popular, there are brands, and these are some of the brands that we love. There are brands that are getting tequila at 4 and 5 years young.
Yeah.
And that's really young for the agave plants, but because it's become such a booming category, they're trying to keep up with demand, and it's kind of taking a toll on the land and stuff. So we need to appreciate the products that are still made the traditional way, that is still the thought, the process, and the love are put into the tequilas. We have to still respect those old school brands.
We do. And thanks for the hearts, you guys. We love seeing the hearts. If you have any questions about tequila in general or about this brand, drop them into the comment section. We want this to be an informative and interactive session. And if you have some tequila at home, grab a bottle so you can compare the notes that we're tasting to the notes that you have in your tequila.
And let us know what states you guys are in too, because they have options like Drizzly where you can get these delivered to you. It's not offered in our state, but we can definitely give you guys the codes and the information to get it in your state. You shouldn't have to miss out because we're dated in South Carolina.
That's right. And we all have been experiencing issues with supply chains. So it's great when you can have someone who can deliver it for you if they're coming from a certain area. So take advantage of that. We're going to drop the link for Drizzly in our bio and also in the description box of this caption for this video.
Okay, I see ATL. I think that Georgia laws allow for Drizzly.
I think so too.
Not really sure, but I'm almost 85% that they allow for Drizzly. So you might can use this option.
All right, let's get to our first sip. We're going to start with the Blanco. And again, look how nice this bottle is. This is actually a 375, even though it looks like a 750.
It does.
And we're talking about milliliters.
Yeah, this is like a half of a normal size bottle that you would see in an alcohol store, bar, all those things. So it's, obviously clear. And we're going to try it. It is a silver.
It is.
Let's see what the silver says.
And most often in the States, we are consuming more of the silver tequila expression. That's the widely consumed expression of tequila in the United States. So usually when you're getting a tequila cocktail at the bar, they're probably using a Blanco or a silver tequila. It's the same thing, just depends on what brand, whether they say Blanco, whether they say tequila. Okay, yeah, so that does deliver in Georgia. So if you live in Atlanta, you will be able to use Drizzly.
Yes, you
Thank
can.
you,
And
team.
use it, because I would love to have liquor delivered to my home. So I'm going to put that bottle there.
Lovely, okay.
I did little small.
I was like, where's the tequila?
Yeah, I can pour you a little.
You're the one, what I'm saying, tasting. I'm enjoying. Gentle lady sips.
I'm working.
Okay.
All right. So you guys can already see that it is super clear. Blancos are usually clear. They're usually aged maybe 0 to 2 months.
Yeah.
Max. And you don't really get coloring in 0 to 2 months. And it's usually aged in like the steel vats or the aluminum vats, or it's not really aged into a barrel.
Right. Smells great. Also, it looks very thin. It's not really viscous, or the legs are pretty thin, which makes great for cocktails.
And this brand touts itself on not having any additives in any of their tequila. So shout out to them, because there are brands that have additives, maybe for consistent flavor or anything like that. But you gotta tout yourself when you're going clean. That's a thing too.
Just give it a smell. It's super clean on the nose.
Very citrusy, and I get some pepper notes.
It smells fresh. like agave
Crispy.
fresh, crisp, absolutely. A little minerally.
I like mineral.
Let's give it a taste. Yes, that's good. It's clean. A little sharp, but it's no heat attached to it.
No, and you definitely you get like delicate. That's the word that we
Right.
were using in here. Soft, delicate. We try to stay away from the word smooth because that can just go for anything that's well made.
Right.
So very light, delicate. You get the citrus notes. It's perfect for a very clean margarita.
Absolutely.
It's just great with a little bit of agave, some lemon juice. That's all you need. And this tequila, like it's really good. The price point of this particular brand on Drizzly is $35. And I think it's comparable. It's a really, really good tequila. What you think?
I think this is great. You know, all the kids are drinking ranch water now.
I like ranch water too.
So this would be great if you're making use of ranch water. This would be a good tequila base to use when you're adding your Topo Chico, whatever, to it. Super fresh. I could see that being a really refreshing drink. Mm-hmm. And this is 80 proof, so it's basically 40% alcohol.
Yeah, standard
on that.
And if you guys don't know what rancho water is,
Oh.
ranch water it's basically when you pour out a shot of soda water out of a Topo Chico water bottle or some kind of carbonated water, and then you add a shot of tequila. That's it. You can get a little fancy and squeeze some lemon or lime in there if you want some citrus. Like I love citrus.
Ranch water.
You didn't hear the name? Oh, ranch water and Cantera Negra for the tequila.
And Topo Chico is what the kids are using.
Yeah, Topo Chico is the soda water that they're using for the ranch water.
It's like all the rage. People are like, drinking ranch water. So
and watch it, you check your figure too. There's no sweetener in it. It's literally tequila soda, like the vodka soda grade, but you can call it ranch water. Sound good.
Make it fancy. For these hot days. We're in Charleston. It's going to be hot again, till the end of this month, maybe even into October. So a nice refreshing beverage is what we're always looking for because it gets hot.
And you can probably have, it depends on what kind of drinker you are, but you can have a few ranch waters and still be able to just enjoy your evening. Mm-hmm. You're not plastered because you're actually getting hydrated.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
And you guys let us know what your favorite way to enjoy tequila is. If you like, your margaritas, you like a, Paloma, whatever it is, let us know in the comment section.
The Reposado.
Yes.
Reposado tequila is usually the most popular in Mexico.
It's our favorite.
It's our favorite too. It's like you get a little bit of the agedness, but you still get the tequila flavor, the pure tequila flavor.
I love the color of Reposado.
Mm-hmm. It's very a straw.
Straw-like. It's not
golden,
as deep or as rich as the añejo or even the extra añejo, which is a treat. I cannot wait to get to that one. But Reposado has enough of that woody characteristic in oak to let you know that it's rested without it like fully taking over and getting that oaky flavor. That's too akin for me to whiskey.
And they won, I guess, the San Francisco World Spirits Competition in 2017. So shout out to you all.
Very good. We love a good spirits competition, a good spirits judging. We are our panelists on the American Craft Spirits judging panel for the last 3-4 years now.
4 years now.
And we know the work that goes into selecting the panelists and then, going through the tasting for the competitions. So respect for that silver medal.
And tastings are a lot of work, you guys. I know everybody want to just sit and taste booze and things like that. But when you are tasting all day, you have to really be ginger. You got to make sure you are eating all of the things that keep you sober, because even when you spit out booze, you're still absorbing some of that spirit. So you just have to, that's real work. So shout out to the people that are judging spirits competitions. Cantera Negra Reposado is aged nearly an entire year and is mellower and more refined taste than our silver tequila. With hints of oak and vanilla, this elixir de agave is bottled only when approved by the family tasting panel. Okay.
Love it.
Our Reposado is enjoyable for sipping or as the high-end base for a craft tequila cocktail.
Love it. Can you see the comment right there, Nick? I can't read that.
I can. Icebreaker Pro says, I've been doing more craft cocktails with reposados, muddling fruit. Yes, we like muddled fruit. We used to do a lot of strawberry cocktails and peach because we have a lot of peaches in South Carolina.
That's right.
So we used to do a lot of muddled fruit cocktails with the reposado. Actually, our OG cocktails we used to do for our other networking event used to be a lot of reposado.
For sure.
So yes. Sorry, dry shaking, not muddling. Both.
Same thing. Yeah.
Both. Thank you for that comment, Icebreaker Pro. Okay, so we got to taste now.
And dry shaking is when you shake the shaker without any ice inside.
Yes.
The shaker.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers. The smell, you could see even in the glass, it looks even lighter colored in the glass here. Again, the nose, definitely get the vanilla a little bit. It's still muted. It's still delicate.
It's delicate and you still get light citrus notes as
Yeah.
well. And citrus, it's like a little bit of lemon. There's a little bit of lemon zest.
Right.
The oils.
Peel.
Yeah.
You want to breathe it out. Really good, you guys. This is really good tequila. Reposado, it's mild. It is a little sweet without being overly sweet. Like, you know, some of those bigger brands, it's like noticeably sweet reposados. This is
it's natural. It tastes
fruity.
like it's natural. Yeah.
Not sugary.
It's fruity and it's floral. You get a lot of not a lot, but you definitely get the aromatics of some floral notes.
Right. Definitely is a little you're getting some flower, you're getting some rose hemp.
This particular expression on Drizzly is $55. So, not too shabby for a really good tequila. And it's a sipping tequila. You don't need to make a cocktail with this. You can actually sip this neat or actually put it on ice.
Absolutely. That's usually how we enjoy reposados. We just drink them neat. No citrus, nothing else. Just really let it sit out room temp. Don't even put it on ice or anything. Don't even shaking it. Straight room temp so you can really feel and smell all of the sweet aromas, all of that orange peel. You know, it just really makes a difference.
It does. I like that one. It's really good, and it won silver medal for the World Spirits Competition. Very good.
You could do something with like you said, with the fruit, maybe something like mango, something that is like really fibrous fruit to break through some of that tequila.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, yeah, please drop some hearts. Let us know if you've tried Cantera Negra, if you've seen it at your local bar or liquor store, and we're curious about it.
Or any questions about what we're tasting right now. You might be thinking about something that we're not thinking about.
Yes, please. Like, you know, tequila.
Okay, you can see this one. You can noticeably, let me show the front. You can see the cola.
Yeah.
It is super dark.
It's more amber in color.
If you guys have ever seen our logo, her name is Añejo Brown. And her name is Añejo Brown because this is the color of her. She's this color. Yes, we thought about that in the beginning.
And añejo means old in Spanish?
Aged.
Age. Okay. Reposado means rested.
Yes.
In Spanish.
And joven or blanco means young. And blanco, silver or white. They use all three of those terms
interchangeably. And you also see some jovens when you're talking about
mezcals. And mixtos.
So we'll do a class on the labels and stuff like that because it can be confusing.
And I heard there was a good time to drink mixtos. I learned that in Mexico.
Yeah.
Mixtos are tequila brands that are 51% tequila. Some of them are more than 51%, but it has to be at least 51% tequila. And then the other part is kind of like a grain product. So, you know those tequilas we drank back in college when we were young that we don't remember the next day? Those tequilas are mixtos.
Right. This añejo, as we already mentioned, has a great color. It's going to be a little bit thicker in texture-wise.
That's the chemistry from it aging in those oak barrels and some of the alcohol actually evaporating from the barrels. So you get a more condensed, flavorful product after. This one has been aged literally 30 to 36 months.
That's considerable.
So yeah, 3 years max.
And that's called the Angel Share. when the barrel loses some of the liquid contents due to evaporation. And that's totally based off of the climate. If you are in, like, you think about rums in, Jamaica or Puerto Rico, are going to have a much higher angel share, than whiskey that's being aged in Colorado.
And the same with tequila, because it's usually a more hot climate, they're going to have higher levels of angel share than tequilas that could be in a cooler climate, or any spirits that are in cooler climates. All right, I'm ready to get into this.
Yes, that's nice. Jam. It's jammy, sweeter, oakier, but not to the level of like a whiskey. And that's considerable, considering that it's been aged for 30 to 36 months.
Yeah.
You think there'd be way more oaky notes inside there, but this is still like distinctively tequila. You're still getting that agave freshness.
And to even be considered an añejo, you only have to be aged for a year to 3 years, and they're going way beyond the year time lapse for even their minimum age. It's probably a blend of the 30 to 36 month barrel agings together, which is really good. It gives you a little bit of the younger añejo and then some of the older, and you can blend together and have a little flavor. I like that añejo a lot.
And that price point on that one is?
It is $61.99.
Okay, and that is, like she's saying, if they're aging it for 2 years longer than the minimum, they, that price is adjusted to the fact that they are storing it, caring for it for 2 years longer than some of their competitors. Yeah. And that's why the price is a little bit pricey. But think about this as a great gifting tequila to give someone who is like a really big whiskey lover, but you love tequila and you want to put them on. This would be a great gift to give them. The holidays are coming up, birthdays, something like that. This would be a good gift.
And a lot of these brands have holiday packs where they do smaller bottles and they just have them all together so you can sample all of them. So check those out at your local liquor stores, or maybe Drizzly has that for the holidays as well. But the Cantera Negra Añejo offers a remarkably smooth taste and warm finish, although never bottled until passing the stringent taste test of standards of the family panel. It is aged for 30 to 36 months. The Añejo maintains subtle citrus and earthy hints of the silver and reposado elixir, but the aging process imparts and highlights subtle and new flavors resembling the cooked agave itself, with a more woody and vanilla ending. Its flavor is so unique and enjoyable as a sipping tequila that Cantera Negra Añejo stands apart from other typical tequilas on the market today. It also won a gold medal in the 2017 San Francisco World and Spirits Competition.
Good for y'all. This is good stuff. I can see why they won that. Co-sign what they just said. It's really good stuff. Yeah. Elixir de agave. I love when they say that.
Elixir de agave. Elixir of agave.
That's right. That's all they're saying. Like, they're just putting a little bit more love into it.
Hello, everybody.
Yes. That's good.
I'm taking little light sips today. I'm a little rookie today. I'm taking my time.
And this is a lot. We're doing 4 tastings right now. So, we want to encourage gentle lady sips and people drinking responsibly. We do this for research purposes.
And tequila's not for the faint of heart. We're going to keep it 100. We understand that. So, sip, don't slam. That is the tequila motto.
That's right. This is the big boy, okay?
This is an actual 750, so this is what the bottles will look like at their normal size. It looks huge. It looks like a liter.
So all the prices we've been giving you are for sizes that look like
this size.
Okay, and this bottle is so substantial. I love the ribbing that they have around the neck. It's like a little leather band. Very attractive. The bottles are super stout, so they would be, very prominent on your bar. People would, it would catch someone's eye when they're looking like, what do you have? Let's try this. This would be eye-catching.
And the bottles might look light, but they heavy though. They heavy. Like, these are some substantial glass that we're holding here, and I love the bottle design. It's short, like a lot of other tequila brands, but it's still unique. And you can look at it, and you can tell that it's like a little bit of a higher end.
It is. They designed this, and we see so many bottles that look exactly the same. These do not. You can tell the difference, and as I said, great gift to a friend or a coworker. someone going on retirement. I don't know.
And love the colors too. I'm really interested to ask tequila brands what inspires them to choose certain colors for their different expressions, or will they ever have a uniform color? Like things like that. Marketing things is just stuff that we think about.
Yeah, when you see them all next to each other, you get to see the different like color profiles and stuff like that. So there's so much thought that goes into the packaging and the branding that we as consumers sometimes don't acknowledge, but it all goes into the quality of the product.
Liz George said, love the look of the bottles. Absolutely. These are super cute bottles. And these can fit on your bar. Like I would prefer to get a 375 to fit on my personal bar at home just because of the shape and the convenience of it. I think I can tuck it in somewhere.
I agree. Okay.
All right, we're going to taste this last one.
We already said the color is deeper.
You already smelled the toffee.
As soon as toffee, yes, it is candied.
Yeah, smell toffee. You smell like brown sugar. It's desserty. It smells very dessert forward.
That's good stuff, you guys. It is giving me some tingles on the tip of my tongue, so it is a little warmer. Even though I think the ABV is the same.
It is.
It's that aging on
The
it.
flavor profile, the chemistry of it all.
It gives me a little bit of tingle on the cheeks and on the tongue, so you know that it's real, okay? The feel is there, the age is there. I'm wondering how many months are they aging the extra añejo if they're doing the añejo at 36 months?
I was just about to tell you. So our flagship Elixir de Agave. So this is the flagship. There is simply nothing on the market that compares to it. Okay. I like the confidence. In a class of its own, Cantera Negra Extra Añejo sets the standard for exceptionally smooth and rich taste. It has been proven superior in private, blind taste testings to virtually all highly recognized tequila products, including those in the super premium retail price range. Cantera Negra Extra Añejo is almost universally described as tasting similar to the finest of bourbons. Okay, I can get that. It is truly enjoyable sipping tequila, and they have it like that, with extremely smooth oak, vanilla, and caramel notes. It is guaranteed to be aged a minimum of 48 months, so 4 years, and bottled only passing our most rigorous tasting panel standards. Our Extra Añejo erases all preconceived ideas when it comes to traditional tequila taste. And they won the bronze medal in 2017. So y'all getting medals. Y'all getting medals and things. I love it. I love to see it.
Definitely get that whiskey feel from this guy. You get that marmalade type of flavor. It's juicy.
I like juicy.
I like
Juicy.
it's like give me a little piece of brisket to go along with this because it's so rich that you would want something that has, just as much flavor and body to go along with and a little bit more smoke.
You thinking brisket? I'm thinking some kind of like chocolate dessert. Like some kind of decadent small dessert that I can sip on. Or even, this is just me, a cigar. You know what I'm saying? Just a little cigar to get on my grown woman from time to time.
That's right.
It would go very well with this Extra Añejo because I love dark aged spirits with particular cigars.
I agree. I think with this, if you bring some smoke, it's going to add to the flavor and bring out more of that oaky richness that you get from being aged for 48 months. You guys, you got to imagine the investment.
Minimum.
Yes, minimum. So there's some even age longer than that. And you definitely get that. It's bold. It's just
Decadent.
It is decadent without being sweet. Like when we say decadent, we're not
heavy.
meaning like heavy and like rich, thinking like cream. I'm thinking rich in like
Flavor.
rich in flavor, depth of flavor, like the range. It's giving me what it's supposed to have gave.
It understood the assignment, as everyone says on social media.
It did. Cantera Negra.
Very good products. Yes.
Oh, price point on the last one.
It's $84.99.
Okay.
And really, that's very comparable. A lot of Extra Añejos can go well up into the $200 and $300 price range.
For sure.
Because we have a couple of Extra Añejos, and they're not cheap. But they're usually 3 digits. So that's a very good price comparably with other extra añejos, and it feels like that they have not put a lot of flavor in there. With these two, the extra añejo and the regular añejo, I think they would be super delicious with an old fashioned.
Oh, for
Just
sure.
a spirited forward cocktail where you still get those notes and you still get that flavor, but you're not killing the spirit with a bunch of juice, ice, and all kind of other mixtures, sweeteners and all kind of other things like that.
We have a cocktail in our book called the Mexican Standoff.
Yes.
By our good friend Ramon
Carballo.
Yes, and he makes it's like a spirit forward cocktail with Ramazzotti, and he uses an aged tequila in that cocktail, and it is delicious. It's spirit forward, but it's incredibly balanced, and it's just, I love Italian spirits as well, and I think people don't do enough Italian spirits with tequila enough. But the way he did it, get our book, Holy Spirits, Trust and Culture Through Cocktails, find that recipe, make it at home, tag us. Let us know how much you loved it. But it just is something different from the traditional like old fashions and sidecars that we've done. This makes it a little funner. It gives it a little, flair.
I think that we should start doing that. We should start like making a little bit of our cocktails from our book.
We
like,
should.
Just incorporating new spirits and just adding that little razzmatazz to the life.
We should do that because we do have a book full of original recipes, some that are riffs off of traditional cocktails, some that are inspired by Charleston culture. Then we have a few
local ingredients.
Local ingredients. We have a couple cocktails made by some bartenders in Charleston who we love and adore, and to get their spin on what they thought a cocktail from Charleston was really interesting too. So check that out, Holy Spirits, Charleston Culture Through Cocktails. But today we're going to make a classic cocktail that we love. Next to a margarita, if we're out, we're ordering this cocktail.
Yes, it's a Paloma.
Yes.
And Paloma is also another original cocktail from Mexico. It is a grapefruit forward cocktail. They usually use grapefruit juice and like a tonic or soda water, or they'll use a grapefruit soda. And it's tequila. You can add your little bit of lime juice and you can add some sweetener. But it is simple, 4 to 5 ingredient cocktail, which is our favorite. Mm-hmm. And it's a sipping porch pounder. If you don't know what porch pounders are, we can have 1 to 4 on the porch.
That's right.
We're not going anywhere. We're 1 to 4 in one sitting, before you even know it. So
that's right. And these days we've been spending a lot of time outside on the porch, slowing things down, watching people go by, and having a great drink just makes that whole experience more enjoyable.
Especially since they're trying to shut things back down again. We need some pick-me-ups at home to get through. We're still in a crisis time.
We're going to build this cocktail up. Hopefully you've had a Paloma. If not, you'll see how easy it is to make it. We're going to start with our non-alcoholic ingredients first. That's our pro tip. In case you mismeasure or, something goes awry and you have to stop the cocktail in the middle of making it, you haven't wasted any of the tequila or you haven't wasted any of the spirit that you're using. It hasn't been watered down by the ice. You can just, go back to it and start from there. So we're going to start with lime juice for our Paloma today.
I'm doing lime today, y'all.
We're doing lime. You only need half an ounce. Since we're making 2, I'm going to use an ounce. But it really just depends, too, on how much you like citrus. As Tanika said, we love citrus-forward cocktails over here. So that little tart tang lets you know that it's real. So if it doesn't have that, sometimes I don't want it.
And with this particular cocktail, we like to do like equal parts of the honey syrup and the lime juice this time. So we're going to do 1 ounce. It's usually a half an ounce, but we're going to do 1 ounce today.
And we're using agave.
Oh, agave, sorry.
You can use honey syrup too. Since we're using tequila, we just want to, use agave to reinforce all that agave flavor and notes that's already present in the tequila. But honey syrup is fine. Honey is funny because it depends on what honey you're getting. The flavor can be so different from, locally sourced honey that, depending on what the bees are eating, that's what the flavor of the honey is going to taste like. But agave is a more consistent flavor. Whatever jar of agave you pick up is going to taste like the last one.
Honey is funny.
Honey is funny, but it's good. Love the bees. Protect the bees. We need them.
So we are going to now use the star of the show, the Cantera Negra. You can use the silver or the reposado. We just prefer to keep our reposados for sipping purposes.
That's right.
And we're going to put in 2 ounces because it's usually an ounce.
2.5.
Okay.
She's tasting. So, I want that full, flavor of it all. Since we're not using
the half on her side.
The half is going to go to me. Since you're not using any type of cordial like a Cointreau or another liqueur inside this, you can go up to 1.5 ounces, 1 ounce and 3/4 of spirit in this cocktail. We don't suggest having any more than 2 ounces of spirit in your cocktail.
For one serving.
We're
doing
serving.
2 servings, so this is still rather light for 2 servings.
Yes. Add the ice. You definitely don't want to skimp on the ice when you're doing the shake. Not only will it help chill down the cocktail, but it's going to help dilute some of the force of the alcohol, make it a little bit more smoother, round it out a little bit, if you will.
Go ahead and put some ice in our glasses as well.
Get those bad boys ready to receive the contents of the shaker. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Any questions, lovelies?
Yes, drop some hearts, drop some likes. If you love yourself a Paloma too, it's Thursday, it's Thirsty Thursday, it's almost time for the weekend. What are you drinking to get ready for the weekend? If it's orange juice, that's cool.
How are y'all preparing for Labor Day?
That's coming up too.
Are y'all going to be laborious or no?
Hopefully you'll have something delicious in your cup.
Hey, boo. Hey, Janella. I love you too, girl. We got to do some dance videos very soon. We're about to dance right now. So we have all of our contents in the shaker. Mm-hmm. And now we're going to shake.
Yep. Yep.
All right. So, of course, you can see that our mixing tin is fully frosted. That means that the contents are super chilled and ready to pour.
And you're going to leave yourself a little bit of space in the glass so that you can add your grapefruit soda. We're using Fever Tree, but we have a great local brand called Cannonboro that we love to support as well. If you have a local soda in your area, support them. Craft is great, especially, when it's coming local. Mm-hmm. But this is going to add some effervescence, some bubbles, that grapefruit flavor.
And the color.
That's right. Pinky. And it smells great. You can smell that citrus on the nose. Yes.
So what we are going to do, we're going to get a little fancy schmancy here. We're going to add some lime to ours and a little grapefruit red wedge. It's because we're being bougie today.
Yes. Get all the flavors. And one more note too, we add the soda last because if you shake it up, it's going to explode the shaker and that goes all over the place.
Or make it super flat.
Yes.
And you don't want a flat soda flavor. Lisa George said that looks lovely. Thank you so much. We are ready to get in here into it. So cheers.
Meow.
Perfection.
It is.
It's the lime for me and the Cantera Negra.
It is. And it just, it's present.
So good.
The tequila's in there, but it's not like smacking you in the face. Like it's well balanced with all that citrus and that agave.
And because it is such a delicate flavor, it's blending well with the actual juices. Mm-hmm. I've had some Silver Blancos where you can taste it in the cocktail. You can tell that particular brand is in the cocktail. So you guys have a great product that blends well with the rest of the ingredients.
It does. And the soda, the Fever Tree, shout out to them too. Because sometimes you get that like quinine flavor when you're using soda water, that artificial sweet. This is not happening right now. This is clean grapefruit flavor.
I see Dub K3 said she needs one. Sis, I wish I could give you this through the phone. And then we have Revolution Spirits saying cheers. Cheers, Revolution Spirits.
Cheers, y'all, for real. We love a Paloma for real, and this one is good. Simple to make. Mm-hmm. You could batch all of this in advance and just wait on the grapefruit soda. So when you have guests come over, all you're doing is topping it with the soda. Super easy. They love you forever.
And all you have to do is multiply the recipe times how many servings that you want to serve your guests. So, Janella says, cheers to me and my best friend's adult slumber party this weekend. Yes.
Oh, y'all gonna have fun.
I'm going to check out your page to see what you're doing, girl, because I know you always have something going on over there.
Just make a Paloma. The girls will love this. If y'all going to be poolside or beachside, this is a great beach drink.
Hey, BTG. And Janello, girl, I know the spirit. I'm not going to call the spirit out that you love to drink, but I'm sure I'm going to see a bottle over there on this weekend, too.
Again, y'all, this was made with that Blanco Cantera Negra, which again means black quarry rock, black rock. We're all here. I love that. It just seems so like strong and fortified.
This tequila, Janella says, what tequila is this? This is Cantera Negra. I have to look. I think that it's in South Carolina.
I think so. Maybe not all the expressions.
Yeah.
But I'm sure the Repo and the Blanco are here. We'll have to check.
Janella said, exactly. I'm ready to try more tequilas. Listen, we're going to have to do like a little tasting. Grandma has to come to Colombia, and we're going to have to sit down and do some tasting and twerking.
Yes, that's a thing.
Tasting and twerking, honey.
And we are thinking about doing some blind tastings. Let us know if y'all want to see us do blind tastings and try to identify some of these popular brands and compare them side by side.
Especially tequila.
Yes.
That's our thing.
We think that'd be really interesting to see if we can like really detect the difference in the quality level and see like what price point matches what we think tastes the best. So.
And how you guys mixing y'all's tequila? What are y'all doing? Y'all doing it with some sour mix? Y'all doing it with a little bit of soda? BTG said, when are y'all doing a tasting here in the Chuck? Listen, it might be sooner than you think. Just keep them eyes open because we're ready to get back outside with our own events.
We are. We're, very much listening to CDC's guidelines. Also, we're in a shared office space, so we're trying to adhere to those guidelines that we have going on here. We want everybody to be safe. We want to be safe. So as soon as we can safely host something, we will.
And it's going to be all the tasting things, BTG. BTG, we're trying to teach you.
We are. Yeah, we miss having in-person events too. We really do. But this has been fun. We really look forward to interacting with you guys during these IGTV sessions and sharing what we have going on. Because sometimes we can get caught up in the hustle and bustle of what we're doing and forget to like share and revel in it. And when we do these, we actually get to have those moments with you all.
BTG said, I like that. Gotta be safe. Absolutely. Have to be safe.
Gotta be safe. That's right. Please go out there, wash your hands, wear your mask, be safe, social distance. We're still getting through this.
Yes, and these lives help us interact with you guys in a way that we've never interacted before, where you can just see us live and direct, check out the personality a little bit or whatnot. We do all those things. BTG says, what's a good mix you recommend with tequila? I'm gonna tell you my go-to mix. When I'm not like cleansing and I'm just living in the world, I love to use this local brand called Hooch. It's a local soda. It's a lemon lime soda, and I literally just mix that with tequila. You can do sweet and sour mix. You can make your own sour mix at home with lemon juice and your own like sweeteners, whether you want to use agave or honey, and make your own sweet and sour at the house. But I really like to mix my tequilas with some type of citrus sweet mix because it just seems like perfect kismet. I
am a big advocate of ginger ale. So I feel like if you have ginger ale and you have a spirit, you have a cocktail. So if you have quality ginger ale, I like it spicy. I like to be able to smell and taste that ginger on your bar. And just that tequila, if you want to add some lime juice in there to balance out that ginger, it'd be great. But
ginger beer too.
Ginger beer.
I've been drinking mocktails and I've been getting a lot of like pineapple ginger beer mocktails out. This right here is a hibiscus ginger beer, and it opens you up. It's very spicy, but you still get the flavors of like the pineapple or whatever sweetener is in there. You feel like you're drinking a cocktail, but it's sans alcohol.
That's right. Guys, we hope that you have enjoyed our interaction this afternoon, our tasting of Cantera Negra.
Yeah, we see them in here right now.
Hey, y'all. And we've enjoyed making our Paloma featuring the Blanco. It's been delicious. We hope that you make yourself one this weekend and share this really special spirit with a friend.
If you guys want to follow them at all on social media, they are at Facebook at Cantera Negra Tequila, and the same thing with their Instagram. It's at Cantera Negra. They're in the chat right now if anybody has any questions or have any specific things that you want to say about Cantera Negra. Janella says, I'm trying to move away from Red Bull, but an acid and blue carousel. I love blue drinks. Listen, we love blue drinks too, and we're trying to figure out a way to make blue drinks without carousel. Our assistant has been looking into that for us. So when we get big to it, we'll let you know.
And I also like Midori. Tanika loves Midori, but it's flavored, it's colored. So if you can find something that gives you those same feels that's not artificial, we're winning. Let us know if you find something in the streets.
Yeah, I'm not going to say their name again, but yeah, they're winning for me. I love them. They said, is this tequila available in the ABC or special order? They are telling us to promote it on Drizzly. I know that they have it here in either silver or reposado. You might have to check Total Wine. They usually have a lot of the brands. Oh, Janella said, Cantera, I'm looking for you this weekend. Can't wait. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, girl. And let us know what you think, because you're a tequila aficionado as well.
Yes, the ladies are going to love it this weekend at the sleepover. Let us know. Take some punches. Spread the love.
And don't drink the whole bottle. I know how y'all get down.
Gentle lady sips, okay? Gentle lady sips. Again, we're going to be back with more tastings. Let us know we should be trying something. Let us know once you try Cantera Negra. We're going to drop that link to the Drizzly in the caption and in the bio so you can, get that price and get it delivered right to you if you're in an area that allows that.
Make us some tequila cocktails and tag us. And send us a DM if you guys are interested in the tequila club. We still want to get into that. One quick thing before we get off. We still want to apologize yesterday for our live audio. It was crazy, crazy, crazy. But we're back at it again next week, September 9th, with our 3rd/4th room. We're going to make that work. We're talking about barbecue and moonshine. So we're super... No. Yes. We're talking about barbecue and moonshine. So we're super excited about that with our really, really lovely friend and I guess colleague, Howard Conyers. So you guys look out for that next week. Thanks for everyone that had the patience and was sticking it out with us yesterday. We are on live, and sometimes things don't work out live.
Yeah.
So again,
we really tried.
We did.
We tried 4 times.
3 or 4 times, honey.
To get it going, and it was crazy. So check back in. That's on Facebook. Make sure that you have the most current Facebook app on your phone. You can only watch and listen into our Facebook Live audio room on your phone.
And BTG said barbecue and moonshine. Yes. It's very exciting.
It's going to be a great conversation. Howard Conyers is also a rocket scientist.
Yes, he works for NASA.
So he has a ton of knowledge when it comes to that. Him and his father actually hand built their copper stills that they make their moonshine out of. So just the process of building that and putting all that together, we are excited to hear more about that.
He's also from the area. Shout out to the PD, South Carolina, country folks. And they have built their distillery just out there on their land. So that's just historic. It's monumental. It's inspiring. And we cannot wait to dig into that conversation next week.
And that's 7 p.m. on September 9th on Facebook app on your phone. You can just put it on, play it while you're cleaning your house or making dinner. People have been telling us that that's how they've been enjoying it, just listening in passively and really learning from the conversation.
BTG, you better know Howard. He said he's also an A&T Aggie. Yes, okay.
Oh,
Did you go to school with him?
He's really a
You
special
got to listen
guy.
on next Thursday then so you can catch your boy.
Yeah, he's done stuff with PBS, a whole series talking about moonshine and just barbecue culture and heritage in their area. It's inspiring.
I don't even want to undersell him, so I am letting him. Oh, he's your frat? Awesome.
Oh, man, that's what's up.
Great.
Well, definitely tune in next week to support that. Let your other frat brothers know.
Alpha. We have an AKA right here, too.
Bam! Didn't even know that, BTG. That's why the love is so natural and so real over here. Yeah, I'm an AKA on the low, y'all, boy. I don't be too You know, I don't boast, but it's there.
Girl, talk your talk. Talk your talk. So I gotta tune in. Yes, you do.
Yes, please
tune
do.
Tune in, please. And everybody else, please tune in. We're gonna try to work out those glitches and do our thing. Be teacher said, you know it, sis. You know it, sis.
We're gonna work out the glitches. If not, we're gonna be there, struggling through it. Getting through it, talking whatever we can. So you guys, this is an experiment with us. Facebook is working hard behind the scenes to work out all the kinks, so
and we're just here for the ride. It's beta. We're in beta, so you're going to have glitches and you're going to have things that mess up. We're excited about it, though.
All right. Cheers, y'all. Love y'all so much.
You got the pink and green and then the black and gold heart.
Love. See you next week.
Well, cheers to that, BTG. Bye, y'all.